Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can push files to GitHub in a single step. So we're going to be writing a script to do that for us. So we're going to first create a file. We're going to call it git_push. We're going to be using the Vim editor. And in here, we're going to have our header, which is going to be bin/bash. Then we're going to take inputs. So this is going to be the file name. So we're going to use the read command, and we want to prompt enter file, and we want to save whatever's entered into the variable called file. Once we have that, in my case, I'm going to be passing it through a code format checker. If you don't have that, you can skip this step. So my code format checker is going to be Betty. So I'm going to pass it to Betty. And in my case, when Betty successfully passes, that's going to return 3 lines of output. So I'm going to be using that in an if statement, so I can push the files if they pass the Betty code format checker. And if they don't pass, I don't want to add and push my file to GitHub. So I'm going to have a variable called output_count, and I'm going to be setting it equal to Betty followed by whatever file we have, and we're going to pipe that into the word count command, which is going to return the number of lines that we get from the Betty command. And once we have that, we can write our if statement, which is going to be if our output_count is not equal to 3, that means our output was not successful. That means it did not pass the Betty code format checker. So in that case, we want to do the following. We want to echo out a message that's going to say Betty checker did not pass. And we also want to exit out of the program with a status code of 1, which means it did not successfully complete. Then we're going to close our if statement, and outside here, we're going to write the code that's going to happen if the Betty code formatter passes. That means if the output count is equal to 3, in that case, we want to add the file. Then we can have a custom commit message, which is going to be add followed by the file name followed by file. So if we had a file called hello world, the commit message would be add hello world file. And finally, we're going to push to GitHub. So this is going to be our script. We can press on escape and we can save our file. And now we need to change the permissions of the git_push file. So we're going to give all users the executing permission so they can all use it. We're going to use the change mode command. We're going to have a+x, which is going to give executing permissions to all users, and we're going to put in the file name. Once we've done that, we're going to move the git_push file to the path variable so we can use it from anywhere in our system. We can do that using sudo move followed by git_push followed by bin. And now we've moved the git_push to the path variable so we can use it from anywhere. Now to test this out, we're going to create a file. We're going to call it hello.c. And in here, we're going to have an include, which is going to include the standard io.h. And we're going to have a main function. In here, we're going to print out hello, world followed by a new line. And we're going to return 0. Once we've written out our file, we're going to save it. And now in order to use our script, we just have to put in the name, which is git_push, and we press enter. It asks us to enter the file name. We're going to put in hello.c. As you can see, the Betty code format checker did not pass, so we did not push anything to GitHub. It shows us the error, which says no description found, so we can fix that. We're going to go back to the hello.c file. And in here, we're going to put in a description, which is going to be for main, which is going to print out hello, world. And we're also going to have the return, which is going to be 0 for success. And now we can save our file again. And now we're going to run our script, git_push. It asked us to enter the file name. We're going to put in hello.c. As you can see, the Betty checker passed this time and our file got added with the custom commit message, and it has been pushed to github.com. So this is a simple script you can use to push files to GitHub in a single step. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily programming videos.